today. Let's start with just a deep breath. Ready? Put your feet flat on the floor. You do you, Jackson. You're okay. Would you like your stool?
No.
Okay. Let me close your eyes. You can close your eyes or you can look down at the floor. And we're just going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds. We're going to hold at the top and then a deep breath out. Just to center ourselves. Are you ready? Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold at the bottom. One more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Open your eyes. Today, when we do our affirmation, I really want you to rub it in deep in your heart. Because remember, we say the things that we believe in ourselves, even when it's hard to believe them, right? Because affirmations help us be the people that we know we are. Okay, are you ready? There is
no one better to be than myself. I am enough. I get better every single day. I am an amazing person. All of my problems have solutions. Today I am a leader. I forgive myself for my mistakes. My challenges help me grow. I choose my own attitude. I choose and have an amazing day. I am somebody. I was somebody when I came. I'll be a better somebody when I leave. I am powerful and I am strong. I deserve the education that I need. I have things to do, people to impress, and places to go.
Yeah, I want to show you something that Miss Grayson showed me this morning. I was Aria's second grade teacher. She was in Miss Grayson's class. And in second grade, when I was her teacher, I'm going to show you what I wrote in it.
What do you really something in it?
Yes, she passes it to her teachers, and all of her teachers sign it. And I want to show you what it says. I'm going to walk around and let you see it. And it just warmed my heart a little bit. And when I walk around, if you see what I wrote and it sounds familiar to you, I want you to give me a thumbs up, okay? Don't say anything out loud. Just try to give me a thumbs up. Oh, if I can find it again.
What is it right here?
Well, there's a lot of them in there.
By different teachers.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to walk around. This is what I wrote.
That's all of it?
If you see something that looks familiar, put your thumb up. So 2 years ago, when Ara was in second grade, what was in the book that I wrote her of Eliana? What was in there?
There's no one better to be than yourself. You are enough. You get better every single day. You are an amazing person. All of your problems have solutions. Today, you are a leader. You forgive yourself for your mistakes. Your challenges help you grow. you grow. You choose your own attitude. You're choosing to have an amazing day, like what we say when people are leaving the school.
I know, and it just reminded me that I've been doing this for a while, and this is what I want you to remember when you go to 5th grade, and when you're 35, and then when you're a granny or a grandpa, you can keep saying this. You can say it on the good days, and you can say it on the not so good days, because guess what? We're going to have them, aren't we? Yeah, Aurora?
Yeah.
I remember when I was in class too, we said this.
Yeah. These are powerful. Words are power.
You said that when Chloe was leaving.
Yeah, when
And when-
someone leaves our family,
And when Maddie
we
left.
say it to them. We just replace the pronouns, don't we? So remember that these words can stay with you forever. Sometimes I say it. Sometimes I just pick one thing that I say, oh, this is going to be my thing today. Everybody pick one thing that they're going to do today from this list. One thing, and I'll tell you mine too. When you have your thing, put your thumb up. Like what is the one thing you really want to carry with you today? I've got mine. Turn and talk to somebody beside you about the one thing you're going to do today.
There's no one better. Wait a minute, did I? You would have so I can forgive myself.
I like that. Okay, well, take that and just hold it with you. And the person beside of you can now hold you accountable. So Bridget, I know what Bridget says, I know what Elijah's is, and I know Ethan's. So I can hold them accountable today. I said, did you stick with that today? I'm gonna do, I choose my own attitude. So can you hold me accountable for that today?
Yes.
Like, you ask me at lunch or at the end of the day, say, hey, are you choosing your own attitude? So that will be, and your friends beside of you can hold you accountable for the thing that you've committed to today. All right, William, go for it. At Springfield, we are
Respectful, responsible, and ready.
So let's think about our big activity today, our Lemonade War project. And I want you to think of how can we be respectful with the project, how can we be responsible, and how we can be ready. Who has something that we can do to be respectful while we do the project? Say it. What are you thinking?
Have an environment that is safe to walk around and be around, because if another team is trying to draw, well, the same team is also trying to work on the ad. And something else, don't run around the classroom, because you might mess somebody up because they're thinking about something. It's just going to be really hard for people to.
That makes sense. Thank you for agreeing. And I love this. This is how we listen with our heart, by showing that we agree. And also Amari was showing you big respect by looking at you while you were speaking. So thank you for that. Excellent. How can we be respectful during our project? Yes.
So don't yell and don't run around the room, and don't stop somebody that is working on the ad and coloring, and don't be mean while you work on the ad, and when you outside trying to work on your ad, don't be mean.
I like that. Michaela, you want to add?
Like if you ask the teacher to be somewhere, to do their ad, don't try to follow them to do their ad, to work their ad when they're speaking.
Was there some conflict yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there conflict a lot of the times? Are we all going to agree on things? No. So there was some conflict between group members yesterday and from group to group. So think about how we can be respectful to maybe solve the problem or get ourselves ready so that those conflicts don't occur today. Yeah. Eliana, did you have a thought about that?
Instead of arguing about who's right and who's wrong and about all the logo stuff, instead you can all take your ideas and band them together. Like how on my team, we all wanted to do something different, so we all got our own part of the page. Some getting bigger if they were doing bigger things, and we all made it work out, and it actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. Kennedy, do you have a thought? You're agreeing. Jackson, do you have a comment?
Don't if you see
for example, like for mine, like it says LL. What if someone thought like meant like L? Like it could stand for something different, but like it's kind of mean to like just like say different stuff that doesn't stand for.
This sounds like something that happened yesterday, a conflict that you were having about the logo. Is that what you're talking about? It's not your turn. I'm sorry, it's Jack.
Well, like
What you're talking about?
yesterday, like Lee kept coming to our group and said like Lee the lychee.
Yeah, but I
For
wasn't
the
trying to
LL.
do that.
It's not your turn, Lee. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Lee was saying like Lee the lychee, like for our LL.
Did that bother you?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that?
Kind of.
Would you like to tell him now that that bothered you?
That bothered me.
Okay, but can I tell you something? I wasn't trying to, because I was actually saying that, but before you guys were actually making that, I was actually saying that.
So, Jackson, you would say that people making comments about your work really bothered you?
Yeah.
Even if they were joking around, it bothered you. Can we make a commitment today, everyone, that if our comments about the work that we're doing, that we're gonna only say positive things about other people's work? What do you think?
Yeah.
Jackson, is that something that would make you feel better?
Yeah.
Lee, is that something you think you could abide to today? You think so? I think that's a great idea. Yes.
Or like when somebody's like looking at your work and saying that it looks good, like I was doing yesterday, then like I was doing it to Evina, Jackson and Bridget's work, and then Bridget said that I'm probably gonna copy, and I was just complimenting their work. I didn't.
So sometimes, Kennedy, we just need to take a compliment, right? Yeah. Sometimes that's hard. Yeah, we can just say, "Oh, thanks," right? Yeah. Don't you think? Is that something we can do? We can accept the compliments from each other and not think they have an ulterior motive. They're just liking what you got going on, right?
But then I told her that I already had like our paper was already full.
Oh, okay. Yes, Aurora, did you?
Something of respectful, so like don't touch people's stuff without asking.
Does that bother you?
Yeah, like sometimes when like people are touching all my stuff, it like gets me like ooh.
You have a lot of people that are agreeing with you that they don't like it when their stuff is touched. What do you do if that happens?
I say like, hey, I really like that. Can you stop doing that? They're like, sure.
All you have to do sometimes is just use your words, right? And if your words don't work, what's your next step? Tell me. I can help you problem solve that, okay? Anybody have anything like, or responsible or ready on there? Jari, did you have anything?
Well, for responsible, you can be like responsible with your tools and make sure like it's not all over the ground, or like on some like imagine like there was like markers without lids on them, and then we just left them there, and then they would go out because they wouldn't have any more.
Yeah, Jari, that's a pet peeve of mine, leaving markers without lids, because then we don't have our markers, right?
You got a lot of pet
So, I have a lot of, sometimes we do, yeah. But I agree that we should probably be responsible for our stuff.
And then I had one for when we were talking about like yeah. So when we were talking about argumentating. So it's kind of like what Eliana said, but me and my teammate were like saying we're having like which one to do, like because we were like doing like we were arguing back and forth until me and him talked, and then we got to do like all of our ideas.
Sometimes you might disagree, right? Ariana?
I got 2 of them: respectful and ready and responsible. When you're responsible, that means like
see if your parent tells you to do something or put their phone in the charger, you are responsible to do that. Like, you have to make sure you do it right away so you won't forget. Not watching the phone till it completely goes dead. And then probably when it's done charging, you can act it, you can play it. And ready means like you're ready for something. Like, say if we have state testing again next year, we would have to be ready. Always have to go to bed at whatever bedtime everybody else goes by. I know my bedtime, if it's state testing, have to be 8:30, so I can have a lot of rest.
That
So I'll be
makes
ready.
Ariana, would you agree that we could do all of these things in lots of part of our lives? Yeah, you gave a lot of examples. I would love to get some more, but we're gonna pause this conversation. And look, we did have some conflict yesterday, right?
Yes.
I think we could probably work together to have better solutions for our conflict. Because I'm not gonna say we're not gonna have any today. We might, right? But let's think about how we can solve it in a better way. And Aurora did a good job. She said she had a conflict yesterday about her stuff. She said today she's going to use her words, right? And she's not going to say it in a mean way, right? She's going to tell what she expects to happen, right? And if it doesn't work, where's she going to next?
Tell the teacher.
Help, and then I can help you with that conflict. I think what happens is we get with our words, and then our words become angry words, and then our conflict gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? I'll be happy to problem solve that conflict with you. All right, are you ready for our next part?
Yeah.
Okay.